Hey YouTube, it's me Nikki, and today we're gonna do a rather glamorous, glittery, crazy New Year's look. I was inspired to do this after I got this palette in the mail. So I purchased this a couple weeks back, and I told you guys in another video that I just recently uploaded that I bought like multiple palettes. I'm talking 5-6 palettes from a brand here called Bad Habit. I bought them on, I think it's called shophush.com, and I will have the palettes linked below, of course, like the ones that I use per video. But this one is the Athena palette, and yes, isn't it gorgeous? Like, there's so much glitter and metallic and goodness, and I want to be all over this palette. Like, you don't even know. I'm taking this actually to work tomorrow to show my boss. She loves makeup just as much as I do, and she's going to be a huge fan of this guy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the smoky lips and the glittery eyeshadow, shall we? So I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Nude Linen Liquid Eyeshadow. And I'm going to put this bad boy all over my entire eyelid, all the way to my brow. I'm also going to apply it on the inner corner of my eye too, just because I do have a little bit of discoloration there, so it's really going to help to kind of hide that. So I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer Brush, and this is actually what I use for my base, like every single time I do it. Really good brush, by the way. And I'm just going to make sure that I have this all over the place and that everything looks good. So next I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in Fair. I'm using this incredibly light shade just below my brow. I'm going to take an angled brush. This is the Zoeva 322 Brown Line brush, and that's what I'm going to use to apply this product. Then I'm going to go back in with that concealer buffer brush, and I'm going to just kind of blend the edge of that concealer to lighten it and kind of fade it. Next, I'm going in with the Bad Habit Athena palette, and I'm going to grab a shade in here called Valor, which is this peach shade right here. So I'm going to use a Luxe Soft Definer. This is the Zoeva 227 right here. And I'm going to grab quite a bit of this peach shade, and this is going to go all over the outer V and the crease. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, seriously, this color is so freaking pretty. I'm going to go ahead and move on. What I'm going to do now is use a shade called Lure, which is this bright orange right here. So I'm going to use another one of the 227 Luxe Soft Definer brushes, and I'm going to grab that shade. And this time I'm placing it like right on the crease, just a little bit below that peach shade. And of course on the outer edge here. I'm going to go in with this dark brown shade right here. It's called Clever. And I'm using this shade just on the outer V for a little bit more depth, but I'm trying to be careful so as to not blend out all of that peach. So this brush right here is another one from Zoeva, and it is the 221 Luxe Petite Crease. Next I'm going in with the 221 Luxe Soft Crease, and this is just going to be for blending, so that way that brown kind of blends a little bit more into that peach. Next I'm going to take a C brush. This is from like a no-name brand, but it's a very dense C brush, and it's kind of long. Like, the length of the actual fibers is pretty long compared to other C brushes that I do have. What I'm going to do is take my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to pick up a color in here. So the shade that I'm going to be using is called Gleam right here, and it has a very pretty shift. And starting on the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to cut out my crease here. I'm going to work very slowly and build it up a little bit. so that way I can get the crease perfect. Isn't that beautiful though? I freaking love this color. And I'm stopping right over here on the edge where the other colors meet. So now I'm gonna go back in with Clever, this dark brown shade, and I'm just gonna kind of deepen up the outer V just a little bit more. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. I will be doing that off camera and I do apologize, but I'm using the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner just on the inner part of my eye, and I'm actually going to use the MAC Chromaline in Black Black just for the wing. I have a little bit more control with this, but I get a more finer point with this. Okay, so up top is finished. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is take the e.l.f. Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil, this is in black, and I'm going to apply this right underneath my lower lashes, just on the outer edge, and I will be smudging it out. So I'm going to kind of take my time with this, and I do apologize. But I want to make sure it looks alright and that I keep it kind of tight, because whenever I end up smoking it, it's going to end up going more places, covering more space. So I'm going to go ahead now and take the Zoeva 237 Detail Shader Brush, and I'm going to just smudge this. I'm bringing it over, but it's not going to be all the way over. It's going to be about 2/3 of the way over, because I have a plan. So taking this very same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Justice, which is this bright in-your-face purple. And I'm going to apply this right on top. And I will be blending and smudging to my heart's content. So just all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. I'm using the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara because this used to be my jam, and recently, like within the past, I think 2 or 3 months, they reformulated it. They changed the brush. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you. It stays on, I don't notice any chipping throughout the day, but I'm not a huge fan of the brush, and I'm just, you know, I'm gonna use the tube up, that's just how I am, but I'm really hoping that maybe they'll bring the other brush back, or maybe I will end up liking this one. I don't know, it's undecided, I'm on the fence. So I'm gonna go ahead now and line my waterline real fast, and I'm just gonna use that same e.l.f. pencil. Next, I'm gonna go in with another Tarte Shape Tape. This is in Light Sand. And trust me, this is gonna look insane. It's gonna look like it's way too light for me, but there's a trick. It's magic. So I'm gonna go in and use this underneath my eyes. And I do like to wipe off any excess product because this is thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this under my eye, just bringing a little bit down here. And then I'm going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to take the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil Finishing Powder. And with this, I'm going to set the under eye area, and just watch. It's going to change and it's going to look a lot more natural. It is indeed magic. So I'm going to grab some of that product and I'm going to pat it and sweep it where I need to. You guys see that? Shazam. Like, this stuff is awesome. I am so in love with this mineral veil. Like, I want 10 of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour, and I'm using the e.l.f. pressed powder. This is in almond, and I'm trying to use this up. I love this stuff. I mean, I keep repurchasing it, and it's good, but I do want to use it up so that I can go out and try other things. But right now at this point, I have so much makeup. If you guys only knew how much makeup I had. I don't want to buy anything unless I need to replace something, or if it's like something super awesome that just came out, then I might go for it. like these cheap palettes that I've been using and trying out. I really like them and I can justify the price. So we are going to dip into one of my favorite blushes of all time. And this is from Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Blush, and this is in Diffused Heat. This is beautiful, so we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, and starting on the outer edge of my face, I'm going to just very, very slowly build it up to the intensity that I need. So for the highlighter, I thought I would use something new. This is a shimmer highlighting powder from e.l.f. It's a new shade called Rose Glow, which is a very, very beautiful pale icy pink. I think this is really, really pretty. Now, typically I do not wear pink as a highlight just because I have olive skin tone, but because of the eyeshadow, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step it up a notch. I'm gonna break out of my comfort zone and we're gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, and I'm using my Zoeva 105 Luxe Highlight Brush. And I'm really not a fan of like that landing strip on the side of the face, so I kind of blend it down a little bit into the blush. I wanna make sure that it's diffused and soft where it starts and stops. I'm gonna put just a little bit on my nose and my chin. I'm leaving my Cupid's bow alone. Okay, so for the lips, I decided to go with a dark purple. I don't know why, but I feel like the orange and the purple in the eyes, this is gonna make it pop. So this is a really smoky purple color from ColourPop. It is the Lippie Stix in Feminist. So, I'm debating on whether or not to try a new product from e.l.f. and I might just do it. But I mean, you could stop at your lipstick and call it good. I ended up purchasing, it's some type of like glitter transformer. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have it linked down below, of course. But this is a blue purple glitter, and you can put it on your lips, your eyes, whatever. And so I'm going to apply this to my lips. So let's have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand first. Use my hand as a palette here. And I'm going to kind of dip into this. I'm literally like patting it on the inside of my lip, kind of like just the center. Please tell me that you guys can see this. This looks so wicked. All right guys, this is it. This is the completed look and I've had a blast. Let me tell you that I'm really, really loving the smoky purple. Just saying, I'm digging it. I'm a huge fan of it now. I am moving this from the drawer to my vanity. Like, it's gonna be right here so I can grab it more often. Especially during winter, I feel like it's a great color and I can mix it with lighter purples and maroons and berries, and there's a lot that you could do with a color like this. Now, this guy blew my mind. Still blowing my mind, by the way. I'm glad that I gave Bad Habit a go because I've only touched a few of their palettes and I still have some more that I ordered that are right here next to me that I haven't even touched yet. Pretty inspiring. I will have everything linked down below, of course. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video and you guys would like to see more of this palette, other palettes, hit me up, drop me a line, you know, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. If you guys enjoy my content and you want to see more, of course, please subscribe. Again, if you're interested in the cheaper palettes, I have quite a few more here right next to me that I'm going to be talking about and using. So thanks so much, you guys, for tuning in, and I hope you guys have an amazing new year. Bye. For the brush, I'm going to use another one of the Locks. Or not a pencil, it's a Lippie Stix, right? Lippie Stix. Oh, Google.